Hi, I'm Phil Lees of Peace. Since the Minister of Education announced that a revised health and physical education curriculum is coming to Ontario Public Schools this fall, a lot of talk and conflicting information has been swirling around. At Peace, we believe that parents are the primary educators of their children, so we want to help parents to understand the facts so they can make informed decisions. In this video, we want to help you to understand the philosophy that's driving modern sex education called comprehensive sex education. In the past, sex education focused on reproduction and how our bodies work. When it came to sexual activity, emphasis was placed on encouraging students to wait for a committed relationship. Doing so reduces the risks of HIV, sexually transmitted infections, and unwanted pregnancy. Today, the approach is called comprehensive sex education, or CSE. CSE is defined as a rights-based approach to equipping young people with the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values that they need to determine their sexuality and to enjoy their sexuality both physically and emotionally, individually, and in relationships. In other words, the CSE approach puts a stronger emphasis on the rights, values, and emotions of sex rather than focusing on physical health and reproduction. To understand what this could look like after a number of years of implementation, I encourage you to look at this article about Oregon, where comprehensive sex education was implemented in the mid-1980s. Last November, the sheriff wanted to shut down the Adolescent Sexuality Conference that was endorsed by the Department of Education because the content was so controversial. It is very important to recognize that CSE isn't new, and it has been gradually integrated into our Ontario classrooms since the early 1990s. People often ask, how? Teachers were encouraged during their training to include comprehensive sex education content such as anal and oral sex in classroom instruction. Those who felt comfortable adding this to the lesson content did. Those who were uncomfortable did not. Over the years, many teachers have embraced this extra instruction, and children, unknown to their parents, were instructed in this sensitive material. The new curriculum document now mandates comprehensive sex education. Advocates for CSE insist that children are capable of making personal sexual decisions just like adults, as long as they have the facts. They say the best way to fight STIs and teen pregnancies is to provide information and contraceptives and teach skills like how to say no and how to put on a condom. CSE uses words like explore, experiment, and discover, along with descriptions of sexual behavior. CSE applies adult learning strategies to children, assuming they will make logical, responsible decisions. Unfortunately, science teaches us that the part of the brain that deals with decision-making is not fully mature until a person is in their early 20s, and that children tend to make decisions based on emotion rather than facts. Therefore, the strategy of giving them just the facts alone is not enough to help children make effective decisions. In the next video, we'll look at some of those statistics to see how effective CSE has been at promoting healthy lifestyles. Peace is a ministry dedicated to improving communication between parents and school, developing understanding of sensitive curriculum issues and how schools can be more inclusive, and to helping parents to be the primary educators of their children. For more information, visit our website at peaceontario.com.